That is why there were only 3 people that were hurt. And I mean, there were actually more people that were hurt, but they weren't hurt enough to be evacuated,
Yeah.
which kind of plays into an interesting thing with the Navy, being the Navy, is to get a Purple Heart, you have to be seen by a medical officer. So we had guys on our ship that would have, by the letter of Purple Heart, qualified for a Purple Heart. But they said, I don't need, I'm fine. I just give me some stitches. I'll be fine. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. And so they stayed on board. They stayed at because as anyone would in the Marines or whatever, you want to be with your buddies. You don't want to leave.
Yeah.
And so you just suck it up. You take your stitches or whatever and go back to work. And so there were several people that would have qualified, but they didn't get seen because on a cruiser you only have a corpsman, which is an E7.
Yeah.
And if you're on a carrier, you have an officer. But on
that's stupid.
Don't. And it wasn't until later that the captain realized that. But the way the rule was written, you had to be seen by an officer. So only 3 people got Purple Hearts because they were seen by a medical officer. But some of the people on the ship that I think by the letter of Purple Heart would have counted did not get seen by a medical officer.